Howdy folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the 4th week of August of 2011. Today is Sunday, August 21st, and I have quite a large Goody Haul to share with everyone. I actually spent a week away from work. I took a little vacation just to rest and recuperate. And also the Munchkins attended school for the first time, or went back to school. And I had a lot of time to actually go around looking for goodies. And like I said, I have a huge haul for this past week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And the first goodie I'd like to share with everyone is this Juggernaut here. Let me get Wolverine out of the way. And I almost missed this guy. I was at my local comic shop picking up some books, and at the very last minute I just happened to look up, and yeah, this guy was hanging off the ceiling on some fishing line, and also had this tag on his wrist here for only $20 for a loose Marvel Legends Juggernaut. And I really couldn't pass this up. I already have another Marvel Legends Juggernaut, but for this price and such good condition, I thought to go ahead and pick it up. And I guess this is a tip for everyone that haunts their local comic shops, is to always look up, because you always find some interesting things that are hanging off the ceilings. But very nice figure here for only 20 bucks. So really cool. And speaking of comic shops, I did go to a few of them last week and picked up a few books here. And let's go ahead and get these out of the bag here. There we go. And share with everyone what I picked up. I got some advertisements here for X-Men Schism on there. And looks like Sacramento Comic Con is going to hit September 25th, and that reminds me, for Devil's Toys UK, hang loose there. I did promise to look for some parts, or collect and connect parts for you, and I was gonna hit this con, so looks like it'll be on the 25th there. And let's see, we have here a Sacramento sci-fi horror show occurring, looks like the day before the Sacramento Comic Con at the same location. So I guess this is probably Saturday. Yeah, Saturday here, and looks like the comic show's on Sunday, so that's kind of cool. Comic shop news. Looks like I have looks like Boris Vallejo art here. Looks like a little bookmarker for Renovation, which is the 69th World Science Fiction Convention in Reno, Nevada, on there. So that's kind of cool. I always like Boris Vallejo's art. And let's see, we have here Lady Death. This was a free insert, I guess, on there. I don't normally read Lady Death. That's interesting. And some of the books I did pick up were Batman Detective Comics, doing some back issue pickups. Let's see here, Uncanny X-Men Fear Itself 541. This one I picked up later in the week because I found out I had missed this one. I picked up here Uncanny X-Force. This is actually a collected edition of issues 1 through 3. And I decided to pick this up because I did not read Uncanny X-Force, but I hear a lot of good things about it on the tube. And also I wanted to get more familiar with this, so I decided to pick this up, decided to try it out. If I enjoy it, I'll probably pick up the rest of the issues. We have here Green Lantern Corps number 60, and I believe this might be a dupe that I already picked up, because over the weeks I didn't realize I had already picked it up earlier, such as this one, another 879. And Uncanny X-Men 537, I believe, is another dupe on there. the Uncanny X-Men number 540 here, and Uncanny X-Men 542, and that's what prompted me to get 541 at another shop. DC Universe Online Legends number 14, and I think I'm missing only 13 of this one. Green Lantern Corps number 63. Invincible Iron Man, Fear Itself. I know I'm missing a few issues of this series because I was picking up some back issues I missed. This is number 505 and 506. I think I'm missing 504. Here's 507, a more recent one. And I decided to pick up and try out Captain America. This one's issue number 1. And this one here is issue 2. And picked up Secret 6 number 35. And I believe the last issue of Secret 6 number 36. So quite a few books to take a peek at a little later. And also at my comic shop, I picked up this here, and this is the Marvel Select Marvel Girl set that comes with the X-Mansion Gate piece. And this is actually my second one. I had picked up another set earlier, and saw this one here for $9.99. So I took a chance on picking this up because I had heard that you needed a standard version and a variant version to get the proper set for the gate. And I saw this for $9.99. I already had the standard version, and wanted to try out, see if I can just pick up this one up because this is pretty cheap, to see if that gate, the other half, will fit. And it does fit, so you really don't need the variant and the standard. You can probably get 2 variants or 2 standards and complete the gate setup on there. So from what I read, I guess that was inaccurate. So, but still, for $9.99 you really can't pass this up. So, and you can see the gate's already been removed from the packaging because I had to try it out. So that was cool. And some other stuff I picked up at a comic shop. I found this here. This is a Hellboy animated Abe Sapien figure set, reduced down to $7.99. And this is actually a pretty neat figure set here. It's got all sorts of articulation for a set that comes from, here, who is it? Gentle Giant Studios, I think, on there. So it's pretty neat. Looks Marvel Legend-esque articulation on there, and very neat rendition of Abe Sapien there. Really cool. And also picked up this here, Star Trek The Next Generation lore on here, and this was only $5.99, so I really couldn't pass this one up. So pretty neat deal. And if you've seen some of my sighting videos, or the most recent one I posted yesterday, I was at a Toys R Us and found a couple of Predator hounds here. I had seen these earlier and passed on these, and later saw a video by Hung17688, hanging loose by the way, and decided to pick these guys up because these I'm not really that much of a fan of the Predator movies other than Predator 1 and 2, but I guess this is from one of the later movies. This hound looks pretty neat, and I think it actually goes well with the Gears of War Locust figures. The skin on this guy, the texture of the skin just looks compatible with the Locust, and that's what I'm going to use these guys for, is hounds for the Locust Horde instead of the Predators. So, and I was able to find 2 of them. So let me get this other one here. So I think that's actually pretty neat, and these were $15 each. And if you saw my I guess sighting video, that you'll also know that I found a very interesting find, this here, and that's the Flash Gordon from Biff Bang Pow. I would have normally passed on it, but this guy was in the back row of these Flash Gordon figures, and it was the only one that was kind of different, because this one was in a clamshell packaging while the other ones had a card back. And so I thought that was kind of interesting. I saw the top part of the yellow and pulled it out, and I guess this is actually Sam Jones's autograph on here, so I found it really interesting, and it is actual Sharpie on there. So I don't know if Sam Jones actually signed this or somebody did or what, but very interesting find. I'm gonna have to do some research to find out if he actually did some autographs for some of his figures on there, but really interesting to find this at a Toys R Us of all places. So I guess I may have lucked out, or maybe somebody's just signing it in his name. I don't know. So I gotta do some research on that and find out. Now Target had their I guess buy one get one free while out on sale for Marvel Universe figures, and decided to hunt for some more figures for army building and to take advantage of that sale. And I was able to find a few items here. I got a couple of hand ninjas, which is kind of cool. I already have at least 2 or 3, so that'll bring up my army to about 4 or 5. And also I picked up 4 of these AIM soldiers on here, so that's kind of neat on there. Let me just move that there. And not only AIM soldiers, but also Skrull soldiers. I got 2 here, 2 more there. Whoops. A couple more here. And a couple more here to make a total of 8 Skrull soldiers. I don't know why I decided to pick up 8 of them. They were pretty cheap at what, $3.50 each, and maybe I'll use them for some sort of display later on. Who knows? But good sale. Buy one get one free, and I don't believe it's on anymore. Maybe some lone Targets may still honor it. So I was over at a Walmart, and I was able to find this in a clearance bin. A Cobra Viper. Most of the Walmarts I go to have the older waves. Lots of Destro, Arctic Destros. But this guy was in a clearance bin and was the only one, and only cost $5, so I thought that was kind of neat. And some other stuff I found in clearance are these 1/18 scale motorcycles. Now I'm not sure if these will fit well with some Marvel Universe figures, if they can sit properly on these, but I thought I'd give it a chance since they were on clearance. They're only $3 each. I actually have picked up one more. Kind of neat here, and this one is in gray. On there, it's got some characters on the side there. Probably some kanji characters. I can't tell. So, but $3 for these motorcycles, which is kind of cool. Now, also at Walmart on clearance, found this here. Street Tours, I'm not sure what this, Rincon Escondido, California. It looks like a play set for those fingerboards. And I decided to pick this up for some ACBA use here. Looks like my camera's kind of whacked there. And I think Boog Nice has this one, I'm not sure, or has some sort of variation of that. But because I've seen that in his videos, or at least the blue railing. I don't know if he has this particular set or not, but I thought it was kind of neat for 13 bucks, and also for 13 bucks I was able to find this set here, another fingerboard set for Pulaski Park in DC. So kind of cool to use for either 4-inch scale or 6-inch scale figures. Now at Target, some other stuff I found at Target. I was able to pick up this here. This is the Game Stars for Crisis 2. I've always seen these on the pegs and really passed on it, but decided to give it a try, see what it'd be like. And so I was able to pick up the Crytek one. This one is the Stalker unit. And some other Game Star stuff I did pick up is this here, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. This is Ezio Auditore di Firenze. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. One of the main characters in the game on there. And also Cesar Borgia, or Borgia. This is, I guess, the main villain in the game. And decided to give these guys a try. They're pretty detailed on here. I'm not sure about the articulation, but I really like the attention to detail on these figures. For 4-inch scale figures, the attention to detail is really, really nice. Now, I was able to find some other stuff last week. Just spent the whole week looking for stuff and found these here. These are the Thundercats classics of Lion-O and Tigra, which is really cool. It looks like they're starting to hit the major stores, not just Toys R Us now. And these were $16 a piece, and I think Toys R Us had them for 17 or 18. I can't remember how much. So, but they didn't even have any sets. So, nice to find these at Walmart, and also at Walmart I was able to find these right here, the team sets for the Marvel Universe. This one here being X-Force on there, which is really cool. This is $20, and really neat to have those guys. And I was able to pick up this here, the Classic Avengers team, which is really, really cool on there. It even has Ant-Man and the Wasp there, and I guess a little flying ant for the Ant-Man to sit on. And they had the Fantastic Four set, but I did not pick that up because it looks like that's going to be the shelf warmer out of these team packs. So I'll probably pick that up at a later time. And I just found out that there's a variant for that Fantastic Four set, so I'm going to keep my eye out on that. Right there. Now, over at several Kmarts, I was able to find a couple things. I visited a couple Kmarts because I was really looking forward to getting this here. This is the DC Universe Batman Legacy Wave 2 of Catman, and really was almost getting desperate to try to find this because I really want this Catman figure. And I visited several Kmarts over Saturday, and finally found one at the 4th or 5th Kmart I visited. And not only Catman was there, but Batman with the Batmite figure, so that was kind of cool. Made the trip worthwhile for sure. And my final item I found last week was this guy here. This is the DC Universe Classics Crime Syndicate of America set. And this set I was really looking more forward to it than the Catman set. And The one Walmart I visited had the shelf tag, but no sets. And I was able to find someone, an employee, very kind enough to actually scan for it on their little hand scanner. And they did not have it at the store I was at, but she was kind enough to actually check the other stores with that hand scanner and was able to locate a set of 3 at another Walmart. And I booked on over there and was able to pick up a couple of these sets, and I was really happy to finally find this. It's not cheap, it's $80, but it comes out to average about $15 a figure. But you know, for this set that I've been really looking forward to, the price really doesn't matter to me, and I was very happy to finally get this set. You can't see Superwoman here and powering because of the glare. There we go. And it's a really neat set. This guy here, the Owlman, is, I think, worth the entire set alone for the price. I think it's just a really excellent figure. Probably the best figure of the year for DC Universe Classics. Just really cool figure set. I'm very happy to finally get this. I wasn't expecting it to get have this set released so early. I thought it was going to be a Christmas type of thing, but it looks like it came out early. You'll have to check your Walmarts if you're really wanting to get this set. You may want to flag down someone to help you out, because I think these are just coming out, and a lot of them are probably not on the shelves yet. But this is my casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the 4th week of August of 2011. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.